Hello, my fellow travelers. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing fantastic. Welcome back to yet another episode here on Strictly Flying. We are still in the very beginning of December 2022, and on today's episode, we are going to take a small flight from Amsterdam Schiphol International Airport in the Netherlands up north to the city of Stavanger in Norway. And you have probably already guessed which airline we are gonna be flying on. Today, yes, it is with KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. Now, the aircraft that we are currently flying on, of course, it's not the aircraft that is taking us up to Norway. We are currently flying on a Boeing 777, and this flight departed Sao Paulo in Brazil last night, and we are currently making our approach into Schiphol International Airport, where I do have a couple of hours connection time before making my flight up to Stavanger, Norway. So before kicking off our episode, I'm gonna let you enjoy the approach into Schiphol International Airport. Now remember guys, on all of my videos there are timestamps, so you can check out those and you can jump straight ahead to the parts that interest you the most. If you don't want to watch this, then simply go into the description in the video and click ahead to the various timestamps and the parts that you want to watch.
Airport, Amsterdam. The local time is 3 minutes past 11 in the morning. And please be aware of the time difference of 4 hours with Sao Paulo. It's 4 hours later in Amsterdam. And we will arrive at gate Echo 9. Echo 9. And as for information for passengers with an on-board connection, passengers who already have a boarding card for the next flight can go to the gate immediately. Gate numbers and boarding times mentioned on the boarding card may have changed. Please check the TV screens to make sure that the information is correct. And the gate will close 15 minutes before departure. Passengers who arrive later will not be permitted on the flight. And passengers who do not have a boarding card yet are requested to go to one of the self-service machines.
So guys, welcome to Amsterdam Schiphol International Airport here in the Netherlands. Now, as I previously mentioned, we do have quite a long layover before our flight up to Stavanger in Norway is ready to depart. Lucky for me though, I do have lounge access, and that is exactly where I'm heading right now, just to sit down and have some breakfast. Now, KLM's lounges, they are formally called KLM Crown Lounge, and at Amsterdam Schiphol International Airport there are actually two Crown Lounges. Now, one is located at the non-Schengen area, and of course the other one is located inside the Schengen area of the airport. And the lounge that I'm headed to right now is located in the non-Schengen area. Now, the reason for this is mainly because it is a lot less crowded, especially this early in the morning. It is also the biggest lounge of the two, and it also has a much bigger variety of food and beverages. So that is why I'm heading there, just to have a good breakfast before heading through security, passport control, and into the Schengen area where my flight to Norway will depart. If you would like more information about the KLM Crown Lounges at Schiphol International Airport, then it's worth mentioning that I've already uploaded a special episode covering both the lounges in the Schengen and non-Schengen area in detail. In that episode, I'll take you on a tour of both lounges, showing you all of its facilities as well as their food and beverage offerings. I'll also show you exactly where the two are located in the airport and what requirements are needed to get access to the lounges. You can find this video on my channel, but I'll also leave a link to that episode in the description below of this video, so make sure to check that out as well. After a great breakfast, it is time to relax, and in the non-Schengen lounge there is an area that is my absolute favorite. It is located in the far corner of the lounge and is a quiet area where guests are asked not to make any noise. Most people respect this rule, thankfully, and it is a great place to lay down, have a quick nap, or even watch some movies. Just remember to connect your earphones, or else you'll probably get a mouthful from other passengers. It didn't take long for me to fall asleep, so 3 hours flew on by and it was already time to make my way to the gate. Keep in mind that I'm still in the non-Schengen area of the airport, and I've got quite a distance to cover to my gate where my flight to Norway is departing. I've also got to go through security, so fingers crossed that there isn't going to be any delays there. Well, it looks like I spoke too soon. Of course, there was a huge line at security, and to make matters worse, I've only got around 30 minutes before the gate closes. However, I'm pretty sure that I will be fine. But guys, remember to always have this in mind when staying at any of the lounges. Always give yourself time to pass security and check the distance that you have to walk to make sure you have plenty of time. KLM are notorious for being very strict and will absolutely deny you boarding if you arrive later than 50 minutes prior to departure. Our aircraft for today is a Boeing 737-800 and has a registration Papa Hotel Bravo Charlie Alpha, and this aircraft is currently 12 years old.
From the flight deck captain, good afternoon, my name is Den Poer, welcome aboard, flight to Stavanger. All doors are closed, ready to depart. It looks like we have to wait just a few minutes because it's quite busy at the moment. It will take about 10 minutes to reach the starting runway, start in a northerly direction. The flight time 1 hour and 15 minutes, and well, good weather for flying. It's not beautiful weather, but it's good for flying here in Amsterdam, and during the descent we'll update you regarding the weather in Stavanger, but also the arrival time. So for now, just a few minutes of your patience, please, and I do wish you a pleasant flight.
So we finally pushed away from the gate around 13 minutes late. However, we are gonna make up this time as soon as we get airborne. On this flight, I am traveling in the economy comfort section that is located right behind business class. Now, the economy comfort section is basically economy class, just with a little bit extra legroom and some extra recline for your seat. That is it, there is no extra service whatsoever. The only difference is just a little bit more space. Now I'm gonna be talking about the seat as soon as we get airborne. In the meanwhile, I'll let you enjoy this very long taxi to the runway.
To ensure your safety on board. And please fasten your seatbelt now. This is how to fasten the seatbelt and tighten it. And this is how to open it again. And we'll now demonstrate the use of the oxygen mask.
So let's have a look at the economy comfort seat. Now this mess here, this is not me, I promise. This is an unlucky passenger from the previous flight. I'm just not sure why the cleaning crew have not done their job in this one. Anyways, the seat is quite nice, modern, it's clean. There is also a USB outlet on each and every seat that will charge any of your appliances. And as I previously mentioned, there is no difference in service between economy and economy comfort section. It is exactly the same. You get this sandwich and a drink of your choice. Now, as you can see, this wasn't the most scenic flight. It was basically overcast, cloudy weather all the way from Amsterdam up to Stavanger. Luckily, though, the flight just lasted over an hour and we actually made up all of the time lost waiting to push back from the gate in Amsterdam. So here we are, guys. Welcome to the city of Stavanger here in Norway. As always, it was a great pleasure and thank you very much for joining me on yet another flight here on Strictly Flying. Also, guys, if you do enjoy my videos, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you haven't already done so, please also consider subscribing to my channel, as all of that stuff really helps me out. So with that said, I'm gonna leave you here, and once again, thank you very much for joining me. Until the next one, take care, safe travels, bye-bye.
Feel the fasten seatbelt sign and switch off. And please be careful when opening the overhead bins again. There's items may have shifted and could fall out. You can now switch on the mobile services on your phone again. On behalf of this crew, thank you for flying with KLM. It was a pleasure having you on board with us today. We wish you a good stay in Stavanger or a pleasant onward journey. We hope to see you again soon.